Well, good morning from Idaho. I never thought I'd say those words, but here I am. Had a great night of sleep here at the Welcome Center. That was my first experience. I have never camped at a Welcome Center. You know, a lot of Welcome Centers and rest areas don't allow overnight camping, but here in Idaho, they do, and this was a really nice one. And they have free Wi-Fi. I didn't use it, but they have it. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I slept right here next to this Class B. There's several Class C motorhomes parked in the back here along with some trucks, and this truck just pulled out. He overnighted here, and so gonna head on up the road to a real cute little town that I can't remember how to pronounce. It starts with a P, but gonna get some coffee there in their downtown area and then head on into Idaho Falls. And I don't know if I'll make it over to Jackson Hole, Wyoming today, or if that'll be tomorrow, but let's head on down the road and see what we can find. Look at that. Sunrise over Idaho. Beautiful, isn't it? Let's get rolling. It's a beautiful morning to be on the road. We're on I-15 North. We're about 30 minutes down from Pocatello, and we're gonna pull in there. There's an old historic part of downtown where there's a coffee shop called Gate City Coffee. Gonna run in there and grab some coffee and hang out for a few minutes, and then I think it's about 30 minutes on up the road to Idaho Falls. But just a gorgeous morning. The sun is hitting all the mountain peaks, and it's just a beautiful scene. Well, here we are. This looks like a nice little town, and they got a sign here, "Let's celebrate kindness." I like that. We're gonna go in this coffee shop right across the street. All right, this is perfect. Got a cream cheese Danish and a pumpkin spice latte. Cool little place. Gate City Coffee in Pocatello, Idaho. Well, the coffee was good. The pastry was good. Let's walk down the street in this little town. This is a cute little town. They got flowers, nice storefronts, old historic area, murals. I like little towns like this, I really do. Let's see what that mural says. Everybody's ready for Halloween. Look at that. So look at that sign, Chief. I wonder what that is. There's a bookstore, maybe. Books and plants. That's an odd combination. Yeah, it's an old furniture store mural. This is a cool little town. Okay, I think my parking's about to run out, so let's head up to Idaho Falls and see what that place is all about. Yeah, that was just an awesome little town. I really loved that town. Wouldn't mind going back and hanging out there more sometime. Downtown was clean. There were flowers everywhere, old historic buildings, cool coffee shops and restaurants and parks and murals, and I couldn't find anything wrong with the town. It was just, everyone was so nice and polite, and it was just a beautiful little town. I realized on the way out of town that it's a college town. It's the home for Idaho State University, so hopefully we can go back there one of these days. But if you're traveling through here, I recommend you stop there. We're headed on up the road to Idaho Falls. There's construction through here. Google keeps interrupting me with instructions. The road gets rough and is interrupting me, but that's okay. We're gonna get to Idaho Falls and see what we can find up there. Maybe do a little hiking along the river up there and get some lunch.
There's construction ahead.
See, there she goes. There she just keeps interrupting me. Doesn't she know who I am? Okay, here we are, Idaho Falls. Look at this. Just talked to a local about parking, trying to figure out where I could park. She was very nice and helpful. Pretty place, beautiful day to be out here. I don't know the temperature, but it's probably in the upper 50s maybe. And look at this. This is the Japanese garden on the other side of the river. This is pretty. Really nice. Seems to be a nice town. I don't know if it can stack up with that little town we were just in. Pocatello, is that how you say that? I love that little town. Anyway, look at this. This is beautiful. Beautiful day to be out. This is, yeah, a little busier place here, but we'll wander about and take in the scenery. So right along in here is a place that's marked on iOverlander 2 app. It shows people can camp without being bothered right along in here. So I could park there and camp. Lovely place, but it's like a lot of places. It's a lot more populated now, a lot more commercialized. And the falls, there are natural falls out there, but a lot of that's man-made. So I always wanted to see Idaho Falls, and I've seen it now. Yeah, it's that time again. Yep. Laundry time in Idaho Falls. Okay, y'all, we're out on the back roads. We're about 45 miles out from Idaho Falls. We're headed east over toward Jackson, Wyoming, and over near Yellowstone, but we're sort of in between the two. We're looking for some dispersed camping spots, some BLM land right along the Snake River. So we'll go up here and see what we can find. Hope to find a good spot for the evening, and then tomorrow we'll head on into Wyoming from here. We're up above the river now with an overlook. We're in the Wolf Flats Recreation Area. 5-day camping limit. We're not going to stay 5 days. We're going to stay 1 day. It's pretty back here. We're just following this road along the river. I just passed one pull-off where there was a camper there already, so we're going to go on down to the place that I had marked. Hopefully there's something open down here. All right, I found us a spot here on the Snake River. This is dispersed camping on Bureau of Land Management property. It's a recreation area. Beautiful spot. Look at this. Yeah, I think that'll do for the evening. What do you think about that? We'll get settled in here and have a quiet evening, and then tomorrow head back out the way we came and back around and over to Jackson, Wyoming. I don't know. I've always wanted to see Jackson Hole, and it's probably real crowded over there, but we'll go over there and see it and check it off the list, right? And then we'll head on further east. Thanks for following along. It hasn't been a very exciting day, but gotten a few things done and gotten to see some more stuff. Well, I thought I'd give you a little glimpse of the sunset over the Snake River tonight. If you're just tuning in, I am in Idaho tonight, between Idaho Falls and Jackson, Wyoming. I'm staying on some recreation property, Bureau of Land Management property. It's free. You can stay here for up to 5 days. But it's a beautiful spot, and I think I should sleep good here tonight. It's really peaceful. But I just wanted to give you a glimpse of that, and thank you for following along today. And we'll head on down the road to Wyoming tomorrow and see what we can find.